Hello, welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
War has already begun.
I had really high hopes for this movie, so anticipating it to come out, and let me just say it did not disappoint. I loved this movie. It is instantly into my top 3 favorite films of the year. It was amazing. Let me just say, I do really enjoy the entire Planet of the Apes franchise and series. And I really liked what they did with the reboot / prequel Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And this one definitely holds its ground and is at least as good as the prequel that came before. So, what exactly even makes this movie so awesome? Well, to start, apes on horses. Done. But in reality, it just, for one, it looks gorgeous. The apes look so fantastic. Andy Serkis, spot on, just as we've come to expect with all of his motion capture acting work. But the apes just, they looked great. And the scenery in the forest looked great, and the kind of post-apocalyptic city looked great. The entire thing looked great. And my screening that I attended today was in 3D. Usually I don't really like to see things in 3D. They kind of give me a headache and I don't really see it. This was shot really well in 3D. It gave the screen a lot of depth throughout the entire film. I mean, it's utilized every single shot, basically. So I thought the 3D was really great. Some of the best 3D I have actually ever seen. A factor that I thought was really well realized was the apes. They all had character development, and their intelligence was very suitable. So it's not that they were just humans that happened to be short and hairy. No, they were intelligent apes, and I really appreciated that. I hope you're able to understand kind of the difference, that they kept them as apes, and they kept them with that primal instinct that they naturally have, and some of the difficulties that they would have, such as speaking the English language. It's still hard because they don't have human vocal cords, so they're not going to just speak fluently as you and I would. And I think those small details are really well realized, and I really thought they played the intelligence of these apes really well. But what makes this movie work so much for me is its emotional core. You are devastated halfway through this film. When this film hits that turning point about midway through, it emotionally sucker punches you. They know just what to do to make you feel really the gravitas of what's happening. And it just, it was so well done. And of course, the more sentimental moments that we see a little bit in the previews of Caesar remembering, James Franco as the owner from the past film are also really, really touching. And it just has so much heart. It has so much feeling. And it makes you feel right along with it. And I think that's what makes it so successful. There's also a couple minor shocks, I think, throughout. Nothing too big, but there's minor shocks. I just think, really, as I move into negatives, I'm grasping for straws because I really loved this movie. After I left, though, I did think, wow, there were no really strong female characters in general. We followed one. She was kind of part of the group. She was a doctor. That's very stereotypical to me. Is the one human female we care about at all is taking care of everybody else. That's her role, is to be the medic and be that kind of figure. And then in the apes, I only know of one female ape, and her only role is to be a mother. So overall, there are no strong female characters here for any young girls to look up to, or for women at all to feel justified in that portrayal. And that is my biggest negative. Possibly, I think the development of that relationship between our core group of humans and our core group of apes could have been a little bit better, but I definitely think it is pretty strong as it is, and you didn't want to take up too much more screen time developing that. So, really, lack of good female characterization is my biggest complaint here. Overall, huge recommendation. Go out and see this film. You will not regret it. It is really amazing. See it opening weekend. Yeah, I cannot recommend this film any more enthusiastically. So go see it. 2 thumbs up. Oh. Alright, well that was my review of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and subscribe down below. I love you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.